guys, today I'm going to be working on my S10 again. It is broken down. In case you guys don't know, 6-liter LS swap S10, 4L80 transmission, Holley Terminator X Max controlling it. But yeah, I was driving it like I had maybe 5 miles on this thing. Just driving it around, trying to figure stuff out, trying to figure some of the tuning out, and come up to a corner to turn, and it just shuts down. So try to fire it up again, notice the fuel pump wasn't running. So I do have a Bosch 044 fuel pump on here, and I had this thing on here, Corvette fuel filter regulator. And yeah, something went wrong. The pump went out. So now my theory is the pump is way, well, I don't know if it's way too big, but pretty sure the pump is too big for this, because from the factory, the Corvette pump is, I believe it's rated to 190 liters per hour, and the Bosch pump would be 300 some liters per hour. So I'm guessing it kind of pushed through and messed some stuff up. But yeah, I did have the stock fuel rails right over here. They are. Excuse the mess, guys. I've been getting fittings and parts every other day for this thing and trying to put it on there. But back to what I was getting at. I decided that I've had enough trouble. This was already my second Corvette fuel filter, because I ruined the first one, which was totally my fault. I don't know if this one's good or not, but I really don't want to find out. I just over that fuel setup. So I decided to go with a whole new fuel setup. Just going overkill now. Pump I got is 385 liters per hour. Would be a pump from Summit Racing. Can't find the part number. Part number is, I decided to completely redo the fuel system away from Corvette filter regulators, Bosch pump, and everything like that. And I did put Holley fuel rails on it. I do have different regulator on it, which is got to get fixed yet. Move something, because that hits the regulator and before wide open throttle. But I do have 8AN crossover, and then a fuel reg. So let me go back. Right here is the inlet. This is the feed line, 8AN feed line to the fuel rails over here in the front. Goes to the back, 8AN crossover. Comes up here to the regulator. This thing returns it back to the fuel cell. So I do have 8AN after the pump, 10AN before the pump, and 6AN return. So this is a 10 micron filter. Micron filter. This is going to be after the pump. Do have a 100 micron before the pump. So yeah, that's basically going to be the new setup. And with this setup, it should hold me through quite a bit of horsepower, like at least 600-700 horsepower when I get there. Hopefully by the end of summer, but I do have big plans for it. So hopefully I'll be using all that fuel by the end of summer. I'm going to stick this pump up in there and put the finish, wrapping up the lines, and kind of show you some more of the fuel system under the truck, how I did it, and then I'll go do a mass burnout. All right, so it's been a couple days and this is where we're at. Shop's even messier. Got trash laid all over the floor. That's not my car, so don't worry about that. This is Buddy changing out the transmission. But I got stuff laying all over the floor. Anyways, a couple days later, because I had so many wrong fittings just didn't have the right fittings, and oh my word, I ran into so much trouble with this. I actually just finished this up, no leaks, and I'm already ready to redo it just because of how some of the things are done. Like right here, I have a splice in the return, and I have another splice under the truck in the return, so that's 2 splices in the return. Just so many leak potentials. But anyways, I'm gonna get under there and kind of show you what I got. So as you can see, fuel cell, and I do have a 10AN going down under the bed to the frame rail, and right up there, right after the fuel cell, I do have a 100 micron filter, whatever. Then Summit Racing fuel pump. Did not come with the bracket. The Bosch pump came with the bracket, but it slipped right in place. So yeah, you can pretty much, they look exactly the same. But anyways, here I do have the 10 micron filter, and it just goes up to the rails from there. But anyways, it's a pretty simple setup. So with all that being said, all the leaks finished up, ready to let this thing down. I did change front wheel bearings the last couple days while waiting on parts. Bled the brakes again. This thing had a shake above like 60 miles an hour. It might be drivetrain angle, it might be in the front, might be the massive spacers, I don't know. I have 2.5-inch Corvette spacers, not Corvette spacers, 2.5-inch spacers to get these Corvette wheels on here. But yes, I did put the plug in here as of now. That way I can go wide open throttle. But yeah, time for a test drive. I'm gonna fire this thing up, take it outside, enjoy the nice sunny days. It's supposed to be like almost 70 degrees outside. There's snow out on the driveway yet. Alright boys, we're headed to the gas station. Excuse the dirty windshield and everything. This thing is still disgusting. Never washed it yet. Out for a spin. Fuel pump, regulator, everything works great. Still has a shake above 60, but trying to figure that out. I took the 2.5-inch spacers off, Corvette wheels off, put some old Firebird wheels on that were balanced and still working good. So hopefully that solves my issue. I hope it's not the driveline angle. I checked that with digital angle finder. I don't know, that thing was just a couple bucks, so I don't know how accurate it is, but it seems good. So yeah, I'm gonna close off this video right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.